Hello everybody and welcome to Devlog number 11, I think. And I'm starting out in Blockbench because, well, I've got ahead. He's finished. Well, almost. So this is the finished male model. I think the head actually looks really good, all things considered. But yeah, no, so I still have some changes I'm going to make, so I'm going to do this off camera, but I'm going to go in and edit this a little bit. But it's still a little unfinished around the head area. And, but yeah, pretty much everywhere else, it is done. I'm done. I don't really have any more changes I want to make to the male model. So once I finish tweaking it and add some much needed ears, I am going to start working on the first spacesuit immediately. And, yeah, that's gonna be pretty exciting, honestly, because hopefully it'll go way faster than this did. But anyways, I'm gonna save this again and jump right on into Godot, because I have well, it's not a lot, but it is interesting. I have a few interesting things to share. So, editor me, switch the scenes. The second I look up, I'm gonna introduce to you right out of the bat. I've got an asteroid model. So this is the size 1 micro asteroid. Basically, this is the smallest of all asteroids, and as you can see, it's actually pretty big compared to the player character. And this is the unfractured version. So as you can see over here in the fractured version, you know, you have all these different chunks, and it's actually already fractured a little bit. So you're probably wondering, so what's up with those fractures? Well, I'm glad you asked, dear viewer, because if I just ram this at full speed, yeah, I don't think I need to explain. Look at that beautiful fracture. Thank you, Lord, that this is beautiful. So basically, the idea behind the asteroids is when, you know, you'll have some basic mining equipment, and then you'll go up and attack the asteroid, basically. And then once it dies, it will, you know, fracture apart as so. Come on. So yeah, it will fracture apart like so. And, you know, then you'll be able to grab hold of these individual chunks, and you'll be able to store them either, you know, on your person or, you know, inside of a container. And, you know, there will also be inside of the asteroid separate chunks that are actually items. So you'll go up and you'll grab them, and then you will, you know, those will be like a separate item that are more valuable. So basically, you'll have the crust, and then you'll have the outside of the lollipop, and then the inside of the lollipop. Yes, I just made that analogy, and yes, you will have to deal with it. So now that I've gone over the asteroid and kind of what my plans are, I'm going to go into the main menu, because the main menu is where I have the biggest update for you guys. And yeah, I guess without further ado, enjoy the music. Yeah, the song was made by a friend of mine, who very, you know, thankfully allowed me to use it in the game right now. I don't think I'll keep the song in the main menu, but I would definitely like to keep the song in the game, so I'll take it up with him and work stuff out with him. So I decided to re-record this part because the menu music was a little too loud, and I currently don't have any way of disabling it, so I went and did that in the, you know, game engine. So, the thing that I wanted to demonstrate was the new slight delay for the scene transition that I added, so that audio for buttons that transition between scenes can play correctly, because it wasn't able to before, which is why I didn't have any clicking sounds for when you click buttons, only hovering on them. So, this is the hover sound currently, and this is the clicking sound currently. And I'm going to do that one more time. Hovering sound. Oh, whoops. Hovering sound. Clicking sound. All right, one more time. Hovering sound. Clicking sound. Yes, I need a new clicking sound. And also, there's no more single player. And I did that because I turned that scene into just a dev playground, which I can access directly from the game engine. So what I'm actively showing you here is the final compiled game running, or what you will see when you're running the game. So that's pretty much all I wanted to share. As for future prospects, the next things I am going to be working on is I need to work on a suit to allow for a zero-G movement. And I also need to create a basic spacesuit for you to wear, like an undersuit. So those will be kind of like the next two things that I make. And then additionally, I also need some basic mining equipment. Literally just a pickaxe, because I want to work on the asteroid code and set up the asteroid stuff so I can figure that out. And that's pretty much all I want to say. So without further ado, this has been TJ, Devlog number 11, I'm pretty sure, and signing off.